You know what I just realized? I just realized that I wasted almost 3 years of doing these gig platforms for the sake of money. Now, don't get me wrong, we all need money, but it's just how we're doing it to actually obtain the money. Now, the first gig that I started with was with Doordash. I was making about $500 a week. All right, and then I stumbled upon the Spark Walmart Spark platform, and with that, I was making anywhere from $800 to $1,000 each week. Now, at first, it was so awesome to make that money. I mean, I never made $1,000 a week consistently. All right, but then after about like say 3 to 4, 5, 6 months, I just started to get really tired of just waking up at the same time and doing the same exact thing. I used to wake up around like 8 o'clock a.m. to be at the store at around 8:30 to obtain a GMD at 9 a.m. And I would do the same thing. I would accept this GMD that has like 20 stops, and usually like it would pay about $55. After I do that GMD, I would just go back to the Walmart store and just wait for another order. And luckily, I would get it. I would get an order because we all know that Walmart Spark platform isn't how it used to be. So as I saw that Walmart Spark platform has started to decrease their payouts and less orders and so forth, I started to think about like, why am I out here? Like, why am I a rat trying to chase the cheese? Like, there are so many rats out here going for the same cheese, and I'm sure like this is not the way that we all are supposed to be to make money. Now, most of y'all, and I know that I'm telling the truth, most of y'all don't like doing these gig platforms. You just tolerate these platforms because if this is the most that you ever got paid, most likely, all right? Because I know for me, that was the case. But we are so much more than that. And this is what I just want to talk to you about in this video. When I started doing all those gig platforms and I started to dig deep into what I want in life, what my passions are, I started to change my mindset. What I learned is number one, make sure you're taking notes. What I learned is that we all are unique. We all have something to bring to the table. We all don't have to go the same route to make money. We have different skills that other people are willing to pay for those skills also that we could teach. Okay? So if you're trying to make money, all right, which all of us are, you just need to dig deep inside yourself and see what are your passions and what you are good at. Now, my passions includes working out, physical fitness, guidance to kids. I like to be a counselor to kids. I like to repair cars and things of that nature. But the number one thing is physical fitness. So what I did was I started a YouTube channel called J Teller Fitness. Make sure to go check it out, which I teach people how to reach their fitness goals in the comfort of their own home. I'll make these home workouts that people follow, and over the years, it has increased substantially. I got like 153,000 followers on my J Teller Fitness YouTube channel, and I'm so happy that I was doing what I love and also helping people at the same time and also getting paid. All right, so that is an example of what you could be doing also. Now, the next chapter in my life is that I always wanted to become an engineer. Okay, but I never really had the patience or just the determination to go through all those 4 years of school. Okay, but since my mindset changed, since I'm now like really realizing that we don't have all the time in the world, you never know when you're going to pass away. Recently, like 3 days ago, I just found out that my father had passed away from colon cancer. And even though we didn't have the best relationship because he wasn't in my life, I still tried to reach out. Like, well, he reached out to us like a month prior, all right, and trying to build a relationship. So I was just happy that I was able to talk to him a month prior before his death. But that was a wake up call for me because that taught me that we don't have all the time in the world and we don't know when we're going to die. So why are we out here doing these same things like the gigs, Uber, Doordash, Spark? Why are we acting like rats and going for the same cheese? All right, we all have our own routes to obtain the things in life that will bring us joy and also money. You need to just see what you're good at and what your passions are. So like I was saying, I'm going to become an engineer. I just have recently enrolled in school, and I'm on my way to becoming an electrical engineer. And I just have 2 more years left because back then I started pursuing that degree, but I stopped, and I was about 2 classes away from earning my AA. But since I'm back enrolled in school, I'm now enrolled in those 2 classes, and next term spring, I will be graduating with my AA. And then I have another 2 years, which I would transfer to a university to pursue my bachelor's in electrical engineering. And electrical engineering has always been a passion for me. I love to know how things work. I love to learn things about electricity, the mechanics of things. I'm the type of person that like to take things apart and put it back together because I love how things work. And I knew that I always wanted to become an engineer, but I just thought I had all the time in the world. And now, like 15 years later, I'm out here doing DoorDash, Spark, Uber, and knowing that I have so much potential and so much skills, just like you have so much potential and skills. Why are we wasting it trying to make this chump change for these other companies? We're busting our ass to make these CEOs richer, okay? And we're just surviving off the change that they give us, all right? But we're not realizing that we have so much potential to make millions of dollars. You just need to find your skills and your passion, okay? So that's all that I wanted to talk to you about. I'm going to make another video on the things that I'm doing in my life that's helping me to make more money than I ever made. Make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to leave comments down below and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.